Hello everybody, it's Terry with Crafty Book Nerd, and today we're going to be talking about junk mail. First, let's have our quote for the day. Model courtesy, good manners, and good sportsmanship. Good rules for all of us to follow. So, have you got junk mail envelopes? Don't throw them away. I'm going to show you what you can make. A lot of these are not my original ideas. I've watched lots of different YouTubers, and there's lots of different ways that you can use junk mail envelopes in your junk journals. So we're going to be making some today for our reading junk journal that we'll add for the month of March. So let's get started. Today I'm going to show you, I think, 5 ways that you can use envelopes in your junk journal. We're going to be talking about using one with a window like this. So if you've got some with a window like this, we're going to be talking about that. This is another long one with no window. We're going to be talking about how you can make pockets with this one. This one is a window that we're going to put a tag in that you can see, and it's going to make a double pocket. I'm going to show you how to make one that's a flap to fold over to use journaling inside of it. And then this one is going to be for another large tag. And if we have time, we're going to show you how to do a belly band. So let's get started. I've grabbed my scraps from what I've been working on in my reading junk journal. So make sure you've got some scraps handy. And then what I did is I went to Ladies Who Lunch. Remember, that's the paper collection I've been using. I will link that in the description box below. And I just printed some, just on some 28-pound typing paper, copy paper. I printed a few of these designs so that I can use some of these to decorate my envelopes with. I've also got some dictionary pages here that I will use. I also printed out some lines here that I can use for journaling. And then just a bunch of bits and pieces that I've got. And then I'm going to be using some craft scraps to do my tags. So let's get started. Let's start with an easy one first. I would say this would be an easy one right here to start with. So for this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, this is the envelope here. You can do it either way. For this part up here, I'm going to glue that down. Well, first I'm going to fold it, just depending on how big you want it, you know, how deep you want this pocket to be, because this is going to be a pocket here, and then this is going to be a pocket back here. So just depending on how big you want that to be when you put it, make sure that it, you know, does fit on your page like so. Okay, so I kind of like that for mine, so I just creased it there and give it a good burnish if I can find my bone folder. I just had it, and of course now that I need it, I can't find it. But you know what? It's all good. I just use my little ruler here and kind of flatten that out. So what I'm going to do when I open this back up is I'm just going to glue this top part to that line and glue that section down to close that up, okay? And then sorry, I'm going to glue the whole thing. Messed up. This is what happens when you do things on the fly. So I'm going to glue all that down like that, okay? Then I'm going to take my paper trimmer, and this part that folded up right here, I'm going to take and I'm just going to trim the bottom of that so that that gives me a pocket here, okay? So I have a pocket here, and now I'm going to put glue here and here to give me another pocket here, and then I'm going to also cut off this part at the top. So out of this one junk envelope, we actually should get 4 pockets. Okay, so let's get me some glue. I'm just going to glue down this side here. A little bit of glue there. And a little bit of glue there. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Let's find me. I never have stuff when you need it. As much as I prepare and get my stuff out, I still can't find everything. Sorry about that. Okay, so now I actually have a pocket here. There's one pocket. And then I have a second pocket here. There's 2 pockets. And then I have a long pocket here. That's 3 pockets. And then when I glue it in my book, if I just glue along this side and this side, I will have 4 pockets from this one envelope. Pretty cool. And y'all, it doesn't get much easier than that. Let me just show you one more time what I did. I took my long envelope, decided how big I wanted that pocket to be, folded that, creased it, opened it up, glued this flap completely down, glued here and here for the sides, and cut off the top. That's it. Okay, so let's go ahead and decorate this one. So I'm going to start, I think, by decorating this top piece here, which measures, let's get a pencil. I like to write on here. I like to go in a little bit, so I'm probably going to do a 4 by close to 3 3/4. Okay, let's pick out some of the papers I have here. What would I like to put there? I have lots of choices. We'll just use this confetti looking one. Bring it to my cutter. So let's do it this way. Let's do 4 like so. Okay, by 3 3/4 is what I said. Okay, so okay, we may have to do it. You see how it doesn't quite fit? I'm going to have to get a little bit of smidgen off of the side like that so that I can slide that inside to cover that part. And it's still a little snug. It's okay. We'll just sneak up on it until we make it fit. And I do need to get my ink. I'm going to do some inking here. That's some vintage photo. Make sure this is going to fit. Okay. Now I almost got it too little, but that's okay. I can have the white showing around it. I'm going to ink it anyway, so it's all good. So I'm going to ink this piece first. Glue on here. Okay, and that's going to sit inside here about like that. Let's try to get it at least straight, huh? Okay, all right. And now I can make the bottom match if I want to, or I could do something different. Let's see. I do have this cool piece here with some books on it. That might look pretty good. We could do that. We got lots of different choices here. We could do some strips. Let's see. Oh, I like this blue. Let's do that blue strip right there. And then we've also got the pink. And that was 3 3/4, but I did this piece a little shorter, about 3 1/2. Let's go 3 1/2. And we can put a blue one. Do a little bit of ink on him. Just on the sides of him and the top. So I want to put another piece with it. Check and make sure I'm still in frame here. So I'm going to we want to cover up those black lines there. So there's that piece. And then I've got a piece of pink. Whoops, dropped it. Of course I did. Where did it go? Well, we'll get another piece of pink. Here we go. And that piece was 3 1/2. I love to use my scraps. The best thing. And we're going to put that one like that. So we're going to ink the sides of it and the bottom and that side. Put that one down. Okay. And we've still got a little something here we need to put. Let's see. Ooh, these little pink splats look good. Let me cut that. And make that a 3 1/2. I don't know about where you are. I'm in Louisiana, and we have been running our air condition until yesterday. Last night, we got some rain come in, and it seriously got cold, people. It is only like 50-something degrees out there. It is damp and wet. So we may be hiding eggs Sunday in the mud and the dirt. But this always happens. We always have this little cool spell right before. So really, that's all the decorating there I'm going to do. And I'm going to go ahead and just ink up this whole thing. Give it some character. Get some of that white off of there that I had. And we need some words or something to go on here. And I got my handy dandy little word sheet. Let's see what we've got. All kinds of stuff. Notes, ideas, be you. Junk journal, love it. Be happy. I like be happy. Because, of course, when I am reading, I am happy. So I'm going to just get that be happy off of there. And I will link to where I got these different items that I'm using. Most of them are digital from Etsy. My favorite thing to do because you can use that digital over and over and over. And let's just glue him down. Put a little be happy on there. Love it, love it. Whoops. I'm not going to go through the process of making all the tags. You'll see that when I finish, because today I just wanted to focus on making the envelopes. But you will need a tag to go in here. So there's one tag. A tag for here is 2. A nice long tag in here is 3. And then if you glue it down like I said in your book, then you will have 4. So that is very simple use. We went from this to this. Pretty cool. There's one down. All right, awesome. Let's make another one. All right, for this one, a little bit more involved here. Get some of this out of the way so we can see what we're doing. I make the biggest mess when I'm doing junk journals. I don't know about you, but I am not a neat scrapper or junk journal maker. Okay, so what I did for this one, this started out as a smaller, this is a smaller window envelope. So it started out like that. Okay, so that's what we had. So what I did is I opened it up, and now I have this. So that's opened up, okay? So it was like this, opened it up. Then I folded it this way in half, okay? I'm going to cut this part off across the top there. You can use scissors. I like to use my trimmer because I don't cut straight. So I cut that off, okay? Now, going to put these 2 little sides in here. Actually, I'm not going to do that yet because I think I need to decorate it first. But what I am going to do eventually is that will get glued down. But I need to put something in here because you will see through that when you raise up the taggy part. And then this will be glued, and then this will be a pocket on the back. So you'll have a pocket here and a pocket here, and you can have a third pocket. Okay? So let's recap that real quick. We started with this envelope like this. I opened it all up. Okay? And I folded it this way. I cut that top part off. Okay, where it had the place stamp, that cut off to open that up. Now what I'm going to do, because you're going to see this, I'm going to put something in there. You don't have to cover the whole thing, just part of it. So I'm going to take and open that up. And I think what I'm going to use on this is some of my dictionary pages for the inside of this when I find them. And this is pretty thin paper, but it will be okay. So what I'm going to do is just kind of guesstimate on this. And use my tearing ruler. See if I can tear this without tearing it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, that says read. How cool is that? Let's see. So I actually think I don't want to use that one with read. I might want to use that for something else. Let's see what else we got in here. I've got several of them. This one. Okay. I'm going to do the straight edge here. And we need about halfway. We need, let me do, it's not perfect like I said, but it will work. There, and then I want to make sure, this is going to give some stability to this. So you know what I think I am going to do? I'm just going to go ahead and cover the whole thing. And let's, okay, get my scissors and just kind of trim a little bit because you're not going to see any of that anyway. And I might trim these jagged. I didn't quite like how that did, so, but it's all good. not going to see it. So that way, when you look here, you will see the words and not the inside of that. So let's do glue stick for this. Some glue stick. Okay. I want to get it all the way over to where that window part is. Okay. And then that way, when that's closed and you take your tag out, you won't see envelope, you'll see those words. Okay. So now I'm just going to go ahead and glue that shut there, like so. Okay. Then I'm going to come with this and fold it back. It actually folds on that line there, like so. And I need to put a little bit of glue here. Get that done to make that pocket. I'm going to trim this up a little bit. Actually, I have to do it on my cutter, y'all. I cannot cut straight. So I'm just going to trim that a little bit. Give me a nice clean edge, okay? So now that's what we have. So we're going to have a pocket right here. And that's the one that's going to show through the envelope. And then we're going to have a pocket back here. So I'm going to put some glue here and here. I think I'm going to decorate it first. And then if you put it on your page like this, you can actually have another pocket. But I'm not sure about this one, what I'm going to do yet. Well, let's just go ahead and let's decorate this. We don't need a lot to decorate on this one. Let's see what kind of scraps we've got in here. A piece of blue. Piece of yellow. I like that piece. That piece. Okay, let's see what we can do with these. Kind of like, wish that had some blue in it, but it doesn't. But we have our piece from a while ago that we were using. So maybe we'll do that here. Yeah, let's do that. I swear, even if I had this ruler around my neck, I couldn't find it. All right, let's see what we got here. We're going to just cover up to that window. So that looks like about a 2 by 3.5. So let's cut this. 2 by 3.5. And that should fit right there, and it does. And I'm going to ink it. And I need my magazine over here so I don't get glue everywhere. Oops. Okay. So we're going to just go ahead and put that piece here. That. How about you get it straight, Terry? Let's try that again. Lay it flat. There we go. That's better. Now we got it. Okay. Well, it's still not real straight. I'm not doing straight good today, am I, guys? I see those black lines there I want to cover. Oh, really? Come on, Terry. What are you doing? Evidently, you don't know what you're doing. All right. I think that's it. Still not happy with it. Oh, see? Nobody's perfect, people. Nobody's perfect. I make plenty of mistakes, but that's okay. You know what? I'm the boss of this paper, and I won't give up. There. Okay, so there's that. And since there's some blue in there, it'd be fun to put that little piece. And we're not going to need a very big piece down here. We are going to have a little piece there. We'll have to decide what to do with this. This is like a 1/2 inch. Let's see. By, what did we do that one? I think we did 3.5. Half an inch by 3.5 is what we did. One half by 3.5. Okay. And then that little piece can just go right there. You can make it a little bigger if you want more of the, less of the white showing, I mean. The white doesn't bother me showing. Okay, and now let's just get a little piece. Don't need much for right there on that side. Let's see what we got here. That's probably, I can tuck him under there. Let's tear him. Let's cut him a little smaller. Okay, some glue on him, and we're going to tuck him under and under. A little bit more glue right here to get that part done. Whoops, hey, get back in there. Okay, all right. Now when we make a tag, and I'll go ahead and show you on this one so you can get an idea, probably a 3 1/4 tag. And we can make it, I mean, we can make it as tall as our page. It can come way up here if we want to. Let me look at some of these scraps and see. This one looks pretty good. There's 3 1/4. That's 3 1/4. So let's just see. Yeah, see how that's going to work? And you could make it taller because when it goes on your page, you've got some more height. So you do that. So there's that pocket. And then back here, which we don't have to decorate because you're not going to see it, we're going to glue right here and right here. And that's going to give us another pocket. And that's going to give us this pocket, which it looks like the tag one. And that's going to give us a pocket there. So you're going to have that one. And you can, like I said, you can make it taller if you want. I'm just using up some of my scraps here. So sometimes I just leave it that height. And then this one, which will go in there. So y'all see that? So I've got pocket there. And then where I had done that on the back, there's a pocket there. So I've got 2 pockets to go here on my page. Okay? And remember, this one you'll want to decorate nicely because you will actually see that through there. Okay, but I think we need something else on this. So let's see what else we can do on there. Let's see what we've got. Get in our scraps. Oh, here's a pretty little flower. That would be cute. I like that. Don't think I have any brads right now, so I'd have to go get a brad to put in that. Oh, here's a brad. There's a yellow brad. Oh, I got some brads in here. Yay. Here's a nice pink one. The only problem is that you can't put it through there because your tag's going to hang on it. So you're going to have to just put the brad in and then glue it to that part. And my brad does not want to come apart. Maybe it only has one leg. Well, just so it's in there to be okay. And I'm going to put some glue. Really good around that part. And then I'm going to put this little flower here. That looks really cute. What else have we got? In my bag of goodies here, I saw some words. Let's see. Okay, let's put that over there. Lid back on that. Lid back on this. Put this away. Try to keep it halfway cleaned up over here. Oh, I did not finish inking. I wanted to ink. Let me pull these out. I wanted to ink all this too. Okay. And these will be my tags, and I'll just keep those with it. Let's look for some more words or something else we can add to that. I like this one that says adventure. Let's add that to it. Now, these words are not just good for this reading junk journal, but these are just great for any junk journal that you're working on. So versatile. I absolutely love them. And we will ink it. And we will glue it. adventure. I love it. I love it. All right. So there's our second one made. So we've got 2 so far. We're doing good. Not sure what we are on time. Oh gosh, we're up to 25 minutes already. Okay. I didn't want it to be that long, y'all. I didn't know it was going to take me so long. Okay, I might just go ahead and do this third one, and we might pick up the other 2 in another video because it's already turned into a long video. Okay, this one is just a regular envelope here, and what we're going to do is we're going to fix this to where we can put some lines in it for some hidden journaling. Okay, so we're going to cut a little bit off of both ends. Put that in, and this end. We've cut our 2 ends, which will open it up like so. Okay, let's get a page over here that we've been using to kind of get an idea of what we're going to do with this. Okay, this can fit on like this and use one of our paper clips to hold it. So you don't need this little flap here, so we can cut that off. And because this is kind of curvy over here, I want to straighten that up. So I'm just going to put it even. Excuse me, put it even with that. And we're just going to kind of chop that to where everything is nice and even like so. Okay. All right. And you can see, open it up. We may have to cut some off the length. I'm not sure. Maybe just a hair off the length. It's a little long. Let's just cut a little bit off of that. Let's see. And like I said, once we decorate this, this will be held on with a paper clip. Let's do that. Yeah, I like that length. There we go. Okay. So I printed my lines. Basically, I'm going to just put this on here. And look, it doesn't cover the whole thing, but that's okay. We'll add something else with it. Let me straighten this up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to I think I'm going to come to the top like so and glue this, and then I'll put something down here. So I'm just going to put me some glue all on here. About how far I think it goes down. Okay, and we'll just we'll start it like so. And if we have to trim it, we will. See right there, I messed up a little bit, but it's okay. Fold that. Okay, so I'm just going to bring that to my paper trimmer, and I'm going to cut off this excess over here. Y'all can see me doing that. I'll save that for something else. Okay, and since I didn't quite get to the top, we're going to just, let's see, we're going to just trim a little bit more off of that so that blue doesn't show. Okay, all right. And now let's get some strips. We've got a strip right here. Perfect, perfect. That works perfect. So I'm going to glue there. I'm going to line this up and this up. That. Come in here with my scissors, cut this off. So this is really fun because it gives you like a little spot that people don't see, and then you can open it up and do journaling inside. Let's give that a good inking. Excuse my coughing, y'all. I just can't seem to get rid of this crud that I've had for way too long. So that. Okay. And if you wanted to add something else inside there, you could. Okay, so now we want to cover the outside with something pretty. I think let's get, oh, you know what? Oh, I think this would be great. Let's see which way it goes. Okay, it actually goes this way with those there. So, and this is going to fit the whole thing. So I'm going to just glue this whole page up here. Y'all, this is so easy to do. And there's so many ideas out there, and you can probably even come up with some of your own. I would love to hear your ideas on how you use junk envelopes in your junk journals. Okay, and I'm gonna try to do better on lining this one up so I don't have to trim any more off of the top and the sides. That looks pretty good. Got a good crease. All right, and now I will trim the bottom here. Save that scrap, never know when you might just need a little one. That one there. Okay. Get my ruler again and give it a good fold. Crease it. Oh, that's so pretty. I love it. Oh, I love it. You know what, though? When I'm looking at this, it looks a little crooked. It doesn't look straight. But you know what? I'm going to try to fix it if I can. I think I can make it a little better. Let's see. That looks better. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. So if you wanted to, you could add something else to this, or you could leave it as is. And actually the butterfly goes that way. And so now when you bring your page over that you're going to put it on, you will just put it, like wrap it around the page, use one of the paper clips that we made, and put that right there. So that was an easy one. And like I said, I may add some more to this, and you'll see that in when I add these two. So that was 3 envelopes. I really wanted to do another one. Let's do a belly band one because that'd be pretty easy. Let's do the belly band. I got the big envelope here. It happens to have that, but it's not going to matter because I'm going to cover that up. So I'm going to cut this part here. Okay. This is going to be a belly band with a pocket. So what I'm going to do, let me see. My page measures. Told you if I hung this around my neck, I couldn't find it. Okay, these pages are, this one's a little, I think they're about 5 1/4. So I'm going to cut this down to 5 1/4. And actually, you can just do that part and not only end up with a little bit like that. Okay, let's see if that's going to fit. Yeah. I might just cut it just a tad more, maybe 5, so you'll have a little wiggle room. Okay. And then I'm going to turn it to the back, and I want to make it even, so you end up with not much. That's what you end up with when it's all said and done. So now what I'm going to, sorry about that, I'm going to glue this one side down, because what's going to happen here is when you put this on here, it's going to be a belly band like this for something to go through, and then it's going to have another little pocket on the top. So it does double duty. Let me show you with the tag. So this would be your belly band, and then on top of the belly band, you've got a pocket. Pretty swift, huh? I like it. All right, let's go ahead and decorate this real quick. This one shouldn't be too bad. I can use some of these scraps that I had. Just gonna decorate the front like so. This piece like that. Get it straight if you can. You know me and straight, we don't cooperate real good. Okay, let me get my cutter that I dropped on the floor. Cut this off. Cut. Be careful on this part because we don't want that to open up. But I do feel like, once again, it's just a hair crooked. Make it like a 2-inch will be good. That's all you got to do for the belly band, folks. That's it. That's how easy that is. You probably could even get another one out of this piece. You could even do a belly band on top. You could make this one a small one, put it on top of here, and have another pocket. So when I put it down like that, like I said, I end up with the belly band part here, and then this piece here opens up for that. Now I did not put any decorative paper in here in this part, But if you wanted to, you could slide a piece in there. It's just up to you. I could take this piece if you didn't want to see that envelope part. Just take a piece like so, and I think I will go ahead and do that. So it does look a little nicer. It should fit. Let's open that up. Let's just stick up just a hair. Just put my ruler in there. Get that. Now that's got decorative paper so that when you pull that out, I could also do this side too if I wanted to. So that will go like this, and then something inside that pocket. Lots of different things. Okay, so we made a belly band with one envelope. We made a hidden journaling spot that flaps over our page. We made this little pocket here that holds 2 tags. One that goes inside where the little part is at, and one that goes in the back pocket, like so. Okay, and then this one we made is just a pocket here, here, and a pocket here, and if you glue just the sides, one pocket there. So that's a little bit about using junk envelopes. I thank you for joining me. Please subscribe to my channel, share with your friends, and I will see you next time on Crafty Book Nerd.